Okay, friends, so after listening to yesterday's talk about the meeting your own self, Atma Sakshatkara, I hope you met yourself. Reason? Suppose you say, I went to Delhi but I could not meet the president. I went to United Nations but I could not see the Secretary General. I went to America, Australia, I could not see the presidents or something like that. I went to a game, I could not meet the top player. I can understand. Because it's true, there are so many hurdles to pass. You have to travel a long distance, you have to meet a lot of people. Not only you have to meet the president, but also Dwarapalas, the people who are there around the security level A, B, C, D, E, and all that everything you have to cross. Like when we were school children, we had a very nice story. There was a corrupt guard in a king's court, where it is not. Everywhere there are corrupt fellows are there, because they will place themselves between the big boss and themselves, and then they will put up that price, that unless you give me this, unless you do this, and you cannot meet. So that person he had his own conditions. Whoever comes, he says, you are going to meet the king, no problem. But the condition is, whatever you get, half of it I should get. You get 10 rupees, I should get 5 rupees. You get 5-acre land, I should get 2.5 acres of land. Everything I should get half. And everybody was forced to give, or they can't have the meeting with the king. So this, Odisha, that story is just like you have got Biraval, you have got Tenali Raman, famous. But in Odisha also there are so many of them. Yadumani, there is one, and there is another, Gopala Handa, you can't believe it. Amazingly witty stories, beautiful. So this fellow went to go to the king. When he went to meet the king asked him, and he was also troubled by that guard. Whatever you are going to get, and he knows he will get good things because he always is a very smart fellow. Whatever you are going to get, I am going to get half. Then he said, okay. So that day he was extraordinarily brilliant in the court. So the king was very happy. And he said, Gopal, name your reward. Whatever you want, I will give you. Then he said, then you know what he said? He thought over it, he said, Maharaj, today my back is itching. I want 50 whips. 50 whips I want to get it. Are you crazy? Ask, I am so happy today. And everybody thought, yes, king is happy. And he said, take means what? He is opening of the treasury. And instead of asking the gold, diamond, emerald and all that, the land or anything you like, he is asking 50 whips. Then king could not understand. He said, are you crazy? Why? What happened to you? He said, Maharaj, to come to you is not easy. When you cross your gate, there is a guard there sitting there. Unless you give him whatever you got from the king, half of it, he is not going to take you there. He is not going to leave you for the court. So today I want 50 whips as the reward. So that you give me 25 and give him 25. And the king understood, then of course he got 25, and the guard was caught and he was given thorough 25 whips. He was so smart. Because such type of guards are everywhere there. Suppose you say you could not meet Prime Minister, I can understand. You could not meet the Managing Director, I can understand. Even go to school, you can't meet the principal. You go to a village, I could not meet the village chief. Even in your own home, you can't meet your father or mother. It happens everywhere. Whereas in case of Atma Sakshatkara, there is no question of failure. Because you want to meet yourself. And wherever you are, yourself is there, right or wrong? Are you here? Are you here? Listen carefully. Very smart question, very smart answer. Are you here? You can't answer. Because who you are never speaks. Who you are never thinks. Ishvara. Who you are never sees. Who you are doesn't live. Who you are doesn't have anything. It can't answer. Who you are doesn't see anything. Your eyes see, your ears hear, your tongue tastes. Understand? Your nose smells. Listen carefully. Who you are, you can never ever answer. You can't say anything. Because you never speak. You never touch. You never taste. You never breathe. You don't live. You don't die. Listen carefully. Are you here or not? What shall you say? Yes, I am here. If you say I am here, what does it mean now? Think. Who is answering this? Can your body answer anything by itself? Your body has no sense of being alive, breathing, living, changing, aging or dying. Understand. Deho no janati. The body has no capacity to know. Deho hamiti deho no bhakti. The body doesn't say, I am the body. The flower can't say, I am the flower. Nothing in this universe can answer to that question. Who are you? Are you here? Listen carefully. If I ask that question, are you here? The house is not going to answer. The space is not going to answer. The water, fire, earth, they are not going to answer. The furniture shall not answer. Equally, your body cannot answer. Your body doesn't speak. You speak through the body. Listen carefully. That is why you need the sharpest mind. Nahesha Atma balahinena labhya. This truth, the absolute, is not gained by a weakling. Weakling because you are identifying with every limited things. That is why you are a weakling. Understand? You consider yourself rich with certain thing, poverty with something else, young or old with something else. Please listen, friends. Your body doesn't speak like this machine. This machine, amplifier, this amplifier doesn't speak. This only amplifies. Listen, this alone amplifies. It does not speak. Listen. Suppose the speech is good, will you put a flower on this? A good fellow, very nice. Or the speech is bad, will you throw a stone at the amplifier? No, poor thing. This doesn't speak, this only amplifies. Listen carefully. Exactly the same way your body doesn't speak. Your body amplifies your thoughts. That is why this voice box is there. Loud you can speak, whispers you can make. Just like this. Control. Just like this machine. It has no language of its own. Which language shall it speak? Which language shall it amplify? Whatever language is spoken in front of it. Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Odia, English, Spanish, any language you speak, it will amplify. It will say, no, I can't amplify that. Can he? The physical body, what shall it amplify? Anything that is spoken. Spoken by whom? And spoken what? Language you are picking up. Listen carefully. Languages you are picking up. Languages are there. You have picked up many languages. Oriya, Hindi, English, Sanskrit, Telugu, Tamil. So many languages you have picked up. Listen carefully, friends. This body amplifies your thoughts. Your thoughts cannot be listened to by anybody. Your thoughts cannot be seen by anybody, touched by anybody, tasted by anybody, smelled by anybody. Until you speak your mind, nobody shall know. Even when you speak your mind, nobody knows whether you spoke the truth or you spoke the falsehood. Listen carefully. Who answers? If I say, are you here? Only a human being can answer. Understand? Flowers will not answer. These carpets will not answer. Wall, photograph, everything in this house will not answer. Dead body will not answer. And unless you choose to speak from within, the body also cannot answer. Are you getting that point, please? This is an instrument. So if you say you answer, please think. So you are here. For you to answer my question, you are here. As what? Your body is here, cannot answer. Your eyes are there, your ears are listening, cannot answer. Ears are listening, you are not listening. Huh? Ears are listening. Listen carefully. Eyes are seeing. The thoughts are there. The thoughts by themselves cannot answer. You must be conscious. Listen carefully. You must be conscious. You must be conscious of your thought. For you to answer a question, first you must hear the question, and that question must be recorded as a thought inside you. That thought, you must be conscious. Listen carefully. For you to be conscious of your thought, please, for you to be conscious of your thought, what should you do? Do you need your mother's help? Mummy, I don't know what type of thought is coming. Papa or my guru or anybody? No, you don't need anybody's help. You are conscious of your thought. For you to be conscious of your thought, listen carefully. This is amazing. For you to be conscious of your thought, first you must be conscious before you are conscious of a thought. For you to see a flower, first you must have the capacity to see before you see the flower. Suppose the very capacity to see is not there, you are blind, what shall you see? Because of the objects seen, your eyes don't exist. Because your eyes exist, you see. See that very clearly. For you to be conscious of a thought, first you must be there, just being conscious. Janami, 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 I know, I know, I know. I know my thought. You know every thought, including I thought, which says, I know, I am conscious of the thought. I don't have that thought. Listen carefully. So this I thought, ahankar, this I thought, replying. Are you here? Body can't say anything. Ears here, can't reply. Thoughts are there, thoughts can't reply. You must be conscious of the thought. A question is asked to me, are you here? Are you here? Then what shall you say? I am here. Listen carefully. When you say, I am here, how do you say that? First you are conscious of that thought. Are you here? You say, yes, I am here. When you say, I am here, listen carefully. When you say, I am here, that thought itself you must analyze. I am here. Okay. So when you say, I am here, where is that I? The words don't exist in the world outside. The sense of I doesn't exist in the world outside. The body, deho na janati, deho na bhakti. The body doesn't know, the body doesn't speak. A thought doesn't have a sense of I. I know, I am conscious. So there where you are conscious, that thought comes and says, I hear, I am here. Are you here? Yes. You can't say, I am not here. Can you say? Think of it. Can you say, I am not here? And when you say here, that itself must be resolved very clearly. Because here means here. There means there. There means at a distance. Here means here. There the sun, here the moon. There the moon, here the earth. There the earth, here is India. There the India, here is Tamil Nadu. There the Tamil Nadu, here is Chennai. There is Chennai, here is Udandi. There is Udandi, here is the ashram. There is the ashram, here is the hall. There the hall, here is my place, your place. Each one you think of yourself. There the hall, here is the place. There is the place, here is the body. There the body, here the eyes. There the eyes, here is the thought. There is the thought, here is I thought. There is the I thought. You can't say anything. Here, I, consciousness, all one and the same. Chetana. So you are, when you say you are here, you are talking about yourself, the truth. But what people understand, I am here means I am here in this body, in this place. You have to first understand. You are here. Can you not be here? Cannot be. You are here. Wherever you take your body, you are there. Wherever your thoughts go, you are there. I am conscious of my thought. Listen carefully. So wherever you go from Madras to Delhi, to London, to South Pole, to Moon, Mars, everywhere you shall say, I am here, I am here, I am here. Listen carefully. So the I goes with you everywhere. Meaning you are conscious everywhere. Now since you are conscious everywhere, to meet yourself, where should you go? Where should you go? To meet yourself, to see yourself, to be yourself, where should you go? I want to go to Himalayas. Why? Want to see Himalayas? Go. I am going to Himalayas to see myself. Are you nutcase? Where are you going to go? I am going to this temple or to this religious place or that cave. Why are you going there? You want to see a place or a cave or a temple or anything? Go. To see yourself. Do you understand that? To see yourself, where should you go? Are you not here? Yes, I am here. So where is that here? See that vichara. At a distance there, nearer thing is here. There sun, here moon, there moon, here earth, there earth, here is India, here is Tamil Nadu, there Tamil Nadu, here is the Chennai, there is Chennai, here is the ashram, there is the ashram, here is the hall, there is the hall, here is the body, there is the body, here is the eye, there are the eyes, here are the thoughts, there the thought, I thought, there is the I. That is why Upanishad says, Ayam Atma Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi. Where the I itself disappears. Always it is there. Those are the words which mean something. Do not hold on to the words. Understand, friends. This to be understood, which language you need? Sanskrit? English? Odia? Tamil? Hindi? What language you need to be yourself? You need language to communicate with a person who speaks the same language. But to be conscious, what language you need? We are born conscious, but not born linguists. We are born conscious, we are not born professionals. We are born conscious, we are not born religious people or non-religious people, theists or atheists. We are born. Then begins your differences. What you have. You have something, I don't have. I have something, you don't have. But who you are, who I am, one and the same. That is why, friends, when you are traveling, come back to that. To be with yourself, you cannot travel anywhere. And in case you think you must travel to yourself, let us use the example of traveling in the outside world. Especially these days, whenever you are traveling, you have to have your ID. ID? Your identity card. Your identity card you must have. Airline ticket? Aadhaar. ID. Going in a bus ticket, bus also, ID. Of course, when going from country to country, ID. Your passport. Your ID must be there. Listen carefully. You must have your ID, or you have no access to any other place. And then, friends, what happens? If you have got many passports, multiple identities, you are a fraud. You are a fake. Because you have got fake identities. And if it is available that you have got 2 passports, 2 travel agents, 2 voter cards, 2 social security card, punishable. Friends, ask ourselves, how many fake identities with which we are moving in this world? If multiple identity is punishable by law, spies will have so many cards, so many government-sponsored identities, because they have to spy for the country. So the country provides them so many identity cards. Think of it. And when they are caught, they are punished. And friends, ask ourselves, each one of us, how many identities you have? How many identities? Are you an identity, or you are somebody who has an identity? Your identification, understand, your identity card is not you. Your identity card, that card that describes about you, that talks about you. Who are you? Ask yourself, who are you? Create your own identity card. Government-sponsored cards are all false. Every false information is given there. Just like in marriage advertisement. In marriage advertisement, why marriage advertisement? Even the job advertisement. What happens? When you are writing, people give an impressive biodata. Create a certificate, get some fake certificate, do something so that impress the person so that you have an access. Listen carefully. In case of journey into the self, by chance you are fallen in love with a fake identity, You yourselves are prevent yourself from being yourself. Because you are lost in a fake identity. Why people don't understand? Because he is so much in love with, I am PhD, I am the governor of the state, I am the rich man, I am a lover, I am a beloved, I am a father, I have the biggest car, I am the great renunciate, I am the most religious, holy person. Or self-condemnation. I am an unholy man, I don't think I have a chance. I am a rascal, I am a drunkard, I am a use. Are you understanding? Self-condemnation. Inferiority complex, superiority complex. Superiority complex means what? Inferior people only will have superiority complex. Because he cannot accept his inferiority, he shall always pretend to show as though he is a big boy. So he is not big. My son's father's daughter is a very big person. Right? My uncles, brothers, father-in-laws, mother-in-law, son-in-law, like that, he is my friend because he is president. Are you getting that point? You play your game. Inferior people try to play superior. That's why name dropping. Name dropping, I am nowhere small. Suppose somebody says, I came from America. Oh, my driver's son had gone to America. Meaning what you did is nothing. You understand? Who does it? The fool who has not crossed his own door. And some people are inferiority complex. Anything also there is not enough. People with superior quality has got inferiority complex because they are always comparing. We think superiority complex means superior people, superior. No. Inferior people have a superiority complex. Superior people have inferiority complex. Are you getting that point, please? Very simple. That is why you must fix up your own little identity card. As to who is this? If I have to have my identity card, what shall I have it there? What shall I have there? Just like my passport, my body, its height, its weight, its date of birth, the father of this body, the mother of this body, the country of origin, all these informations are given about what? These things are given which is not you. This is what you have. Like in marriage time they make the false declarations. What do you declare? Boy or girl. You don't say, or transgender. Nowadays you can add a third sex also, right? Boy, girl, transgender. All that you have. Why? Today you are a boy, tomorrow you can change it yourself to a girl. Today you are a girl, tomorrow you can change yourself to a boy. Nowadays it's all possible. Think, friends. Then you shall write PhD, postgraduate, FRCS, IAS, IFS, ABCD, the position, the college, the degrees that you have, the job that you have, every time. 6-figure salary, money that you have. Foreign travel, the passport that you have, the citizenship that you have. All that you identify, all that you say, all that you have, the boy does the same thing. Same thing girls say. Dark, fair, all that stuff. 50, 70, 90, whatever the body condition, whatever nonsense, they put it up. And then decent marriage promised. Meaning if you marry, you don't ask, money will come. Both boys' side, girls' side, they advertise what the boy has, what the girl has. After you marry, you discover who he is, who she is. Finished, too late. If you write boy, drunkard, argumentative, lonesome, cannot mix with anybody, girl, fighter, always suspicious, supping is the religion, will you marry her? Will you marry him? No. Who you are, keep it hidden. What you have, show it to the world. That is where you are in trouble. Understand, friends? Dirt, however much you may try to cover, you cannot escape your own sense of limitation. You can have beautiful, dragged up body, think of it, but you know how many false teeth you have. You know whether the hair is colored or not colored. You know whether you have got a big stone tondi or flatten it with some tight belt and all that stuff. You know whether it is your car or you have borrowed your brother's car. You know whether it is your motorcycle or your friend's bike you have brought it. Listen, whether you are using your card, ATM card or your friend's ATM card, your uncle's ATM card, only you know. To everybody else is smiling. Hello sir, how are you? You know the angry fellow you are, the jealous fellow you are, the hateful person you are, the crooked fellow you are. You know about it. You can't hide it from yourself. Your dress doesn't mean anything. It's a fancy cloth. Under the dress, you know your body is stupid, your mind is stupid. Or you may be pretending to be with just a piece of cloth or no cloth, but you're the smartest man in the world, the best brain in the world. Wisdom is not recognized by dress, language, practices, actions or anything whatsoever. You can never know. That is why I say, Krishna bho sukatyagi, Krishna bhogi, nrupau janakaragho, vasishtha karmakarta cha yete jnanina smruta. Sukatyagi, Shuka was a renunciate, walked out to jungle as a baby naked, young child, 9-year-old, 10-year-old. Krishna bhogi, so Shuka was a renunciate, Krishna bhogi, engaging himself in all activities of the world. Nrupau Janaka Raghava, Janaka and Raghava were great kings shouldering the responsibilities of the empires. Vasishtha Karmakartacha, Vasishtha was a karmakandin, ritualist, puja, all this stuff, and of course knowledge. Ye yete jnanina smruta, all the 5 people are wise. The wisdom you cannot show on your sleeves. Wisdom has no language. You can speak brilliantly, but you can be the dumbest. Like one person I met, he had got by heart 2-3 lectures. And wherever he goes only for 2 days or 3 days. Why? What he has got by heart, brilliantly speaks it out. Everybody says, wow, wow, wow. 4th day, no. Not that he is busy, but he doesn't have anything to say. And he'll come back to the same spot after 1 year and give another discourse. Because why? He has no brain. Only you will know. Understand, friends? What you have. So your visiting cards everywhere, your Aadhaar card, Social Security card, passport, they all talk about all that you have. Nobody talks about it who you are. Will you say terrorist in your passport? Will you say I'm a fake businessman? Will you say I'm coming for a visit but I'm really coming to blast a bomb somewhere? Will you tell anybody? You can't. So you prepare, for your own sake, you prepare your own visiting card. Who I am and what all things I have. In my visiting card it tells my degree, my name, my position, is all thing about me, but nothing is all things that I have. But who I am, I don't know. So you prepare your visiting card. To prepare the visiting card, shall you have an empty card or printed card? You understand the joke? You are sharp, you will hit it. To print your visiting card, shall you create an empty card or a printed card? Empty card. All of us are first empty, as we are. Self-consciousness. Into that, slowly everything is added up. Child passport. Child, you can't do anything. Parents have to have child. Will that passport be lasting forever? After some time, 10-year-old, 14, 16-year-old, independently you can travel. By the time other informations are added up, no more you are a baby of somebody being carried by the parents. But you are a young man, degree holder, job holder. All these are added to that. Then you are not alone anymore. You are not only a father, a son of your father, daughter of your mother, daughter, all these things, but also now you are married. I have my wife, my husband. Then suppose you have a father. All these are getting added to your, where? Your card that is empty shall never be ever written out. Is always empty. Because whatever you are writing is a vanishing identities. All vanishing identities. Your photographs change, your jobs change, your citizenship changes, even your faith changes. This religious card that people are using, what is a religious card now? Dresses. Names are religious names. Hindu name, Muslim name, Jain name, Parsi name, all that stuff. Boy's name, girl's name. Suppose you call a boy, you call a boy Radha. In another way, what is your name? Radha. Radha is a girl's name. No, Radha Krishnan, no. Say Radha. You understand the point? Everything is changing. The card is not changing. Everything that you have goes on changing. But who you are never changes. But while collecting those identities, there are certain identities we fall in love with. You may you go to school, college, university, you become MA, become PhD, you become engineer, you become professional, you become scientist, all these things. You can be so much fall in love with that, my position. But after some time you may be tired of this. You retire from that job, you get out from that office, you get out from that post, you get out of the marriage, you get out of the family, you get tired of everything. That is the time the religious people give you to another identity. You are a religious man. You follow this God. You follow this faith. This is the only faith. There is no other faith. What a disaster! What type of religion you shall like? Will you like a religion who shall say, you are this religion, which this is the only God, there is no other God? Or sometimes who will say that everything is God, in and through everything. Sarvata panipadam tat sarvatokshi shiromukham. Sarvata shuddhimal loge sarvam avrutya tishtati. That's something which is inherent in and through everything. When you say Ishvara, it's not a name for a form, it is the name for all forms. Everybody is included. Into God's club, everybody has a free membership. In the Infinity Club, everybody has a free membership. Will you like to, I'm a Tamilian, I'm a Telugu, I'm a Karnataka, I'm a Maharashtrian, I'm this Bengali, I'm this Odia, I'm this Punjabi, or Indian. Even living in India, you don't ever get rid of your regional identity, can you? Same world, living. We are Indian, Pakistani, American, Australian, New Zealander, European, African. We are first the men of the earth. Can you forget? Your regional identity is so stuck. We are from the earth. Tomorrow there are some people in Mars or any other planet or faraway planets. We are all from the same universe. But because of our living, we are so stuck on the limited identities that the limitless doesn't ring true for us. So when the scripture says, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Vasudha eva Kutumbakam, Vasudha means Vasun, Pranan Dharediti Vasudha, the whole universe, not a little earth only. First we belong to the universe, then I belong to my home, or country, or a village, or anywhere. First I am belonging to the universe. If this is a physical identity, my small little identity is engulfed, overwhelmed by the macrocosmic identity of the universe, same way also your thought. Simple thoughts. Engineering thought makes me engineer. Physicist thought makes me physicist. Singing makes me singer. Thinking makes me a thinker. Physics makes me physicist. Are you getting that? With every thought you are getting an identity. In consciousness, is there a special identity? If you are conscious of a thought, according to the thought, your identity. I am conscious of physics, physicist. Conscious of mathematics, mathematician. Conscious of singing, singer. Painting, painter. Swimming, swimmer. Whew. Like your little body. I am Odia, I am from Odisha, I am a Tamilian, I am from Tamil, I am from the Punjab, I am a Punjabi, I am Australian, I am Australia. Are earth? What earth? Universe, Vasudha. Different thoughts you are picking up. All of us have different thoughts. All of us have different thoughts. But we all are conscious. There is no difference whatsoever. When the religious person comes and says, this faith is mine, only this language, only this God, only this form, they are thoroughly, religiously destroying you. Religiously destroying you. It's supposed to release you. They bring you the worst type of bondage. Why? Because that's a literally indoctrination of the worst kind. This is your belief, this is your faith, this is your God, there is no other God. My foot. Think of it. It's like telling a person, you are a Madrasi and you are not Madurai person. You are a Madurai person, you are not a Coimbatore guy. Or you are a Tamilian, you are not a Karnataka or Odia or Punjabi. When you say India, they call it Hasti Padanyaya. Hasti Padanyaya means there are so many tiny insects are going. The pada, the footprints of a bird, footprints of an ant, footprints of any little thing or thing. Hasti, when the elephant foot comes, all the footprints are in the elephant footprint. The moment you say universe, planetary identity also disappears. Galactic identity also disappears. What to talk about your village identity and your home identity, your country or continent or your province? Every identity goes. When you say consciousness, yourself, Ishvara, every identity goes. Don't make me follower of this religion, that religion. That is why what the Upanishad will say. Nitya sarvagatasthanu achaloyam sanatana. Every individual, whoever you are, don't identify with the truth through your thoughts, your consciousness, awareness, chetana. That is why first sutra of Shiva Sutras in Kashmir Shaivism, Chaitanya Atma, first sutra, Chaitanya Atma. Self, who I am is self, the consciousness. One word you understand, aham, I, Chetana. Forget it. The trouble is, you say the word I in English, मैं in Hindi, mu in Odia, whatever language you say, you can say that. But the Sanskrit word aham is otherworldly. With that word aham, like Omkara. We have seen in that, this is, if I go into that again, who will go into somewhere? One word, at once, form and formless. At once a name has a nameless content. Like Omkar. The other day I was listening to somebody had sent me. Another religion person said, peace I can say, but Om peace I can say. The Omkar means wrong. Omkar. Are you crazy? Shanti I understand. Om is useless. That's a Hindu. Are you crazy? Words have no religion. Words have no faith. Do you understand? Does your country have a citizenship? Is India Indian? Do you understand? Country has no citizenship. God has no religion. When you say the word God is not one name for one form, it at once all names, all forms. It is the one name that includes all names, one form that includes all forms. Nameless, formless. So don't make me religiously indoctrinated and say, this is the only religion, there is no other. Shut up, for God's sake. So this is where, suppose while growing up, you have been brainwashed to do that. Always remember, you are a Tamilian first. Not Indian first. You are a Punjabi first. Think of it. In your home, what happens, sir? Forget any other country and continent. Your brain doesn't expand that way. In your own country, in your own house, what shall you say? Your home first. But after some time, father is for father, mother is for mother, son is for son, daughter is for daughter. You are destroyed. Home has gone. That is why the home breaks up. You understand that point? If that much is understood, universe will never be understood. Don't worry about it. Universe will never be understood. Being in a home under the same roof, father is for father, mother is for mother, child is for child, each one for himself. What type of house is that? Imagine the body. Oh, what a principle. Imagine your body. Your body. Together they function. Suppose there is a little cut here. You are doing something, there is a little cut here. When there is a little cut, look at this, how it happens. When there is a little cut, the whole body participates. The moment it is cut, oh yo, mouth will say, oh yo, hand will say. The eyes will say, hey, what should we do that? I will look for it. The leg, I say, oh, the leaf is there, the leg will go there. Bring the hand will pick it up. Leg will go there, hand will pick it up. The tongue can say, I am not eating. No, tongue eats it up. Then there is peristaltic movement, it takes it, go to the stomach, stomach says, I can take, no, stomach digests it. Then it becomes blood. When the blood goes to the heart, heart purifies it, and that purifies dedicated, medicated blood comes to your wound, it gets cured. For the little wound to be cured, the whole body participates. Hand says, no, I am not wounded. Why should I? That hand is wounded, this hand will not do anything. In your home, we live like that. Father for father's sake, mother for mother's sake, brother for brother's sake, husband. Each person, forget country, continent, sir. The people who are completely dysfunctional in a house, how are they going to be functional in a country or a continent or anywhere? You may be top class professional, but you will be a total perversion. Top class professional, husband, as a husband, failure, as a wife, useless, as a person, horrible. Car, I want a big car. Inside the big car, the small, mean-minded guy is traveling. You have a huge palace, the rascal is living inside. Understand, friends? Same thing, the whole universe. How vast is your mind? Do you think in terms of the whole creation? My house. If my house is there, that's good enough. Like you go there, when you are eating somewhere, if you get the laddu, it's fantastic. Others, they'll let them not get. So the people, when they go for food, what happens? Mostly you can see in the buffet time, you should send some people who know and stand at a distance and observe. There are people, they go, from the first, pack. The whole plate is packed, as though the food is running away. The person will pack. Why? If I get enough, I can take it and waste it, but others should not get it. I should get it. Beautiful people. If they don't suffer, who will suffer? Friends, think of it. So when you say, a thought is coming, are you just a thought? You are conscious of the thought. First you are conscious. First you are not the people say, I'm a religion, first my religion, then only me. the fanatic religious people, fanatic secular people, fanatic everywhere. Why? Understand, friends, if you hold on to limited identity as you shall be a fanatic. You are made to be a fanatic. But when you understand the self, the I, everybody is same. How can you be fanatic? You are not bigger than somebody or lesser than somebody. You are as big as me, you are as small as me. It is all one and the same. Natat samosti kutopi adhika anyaha. There is nothing similar to it. Where is the greater and smaller? Absolutely beautiful. Every other identity, that is why the so-called religions. If you have got a set of identity, long before you understand yourself, people have given you very many different types of identity. They are the Dwarapalas, like your gatekeeper. They will not allow you because you are stuck on that identity. You have fallen in love with your special identity. I'm a high caste, high born. I'm an aristocrat. How to give up that to say that I am nobody or I am nothing, I am consciousness? No. I want to be something visible. I am high born, high caste, aristocrat, royalty, my foot. Or I'm a wrestler, Mr. Universe. Think, whoever has got whatever identity with which you are very getting some advantageous position or little name and fame. I'm a top class player. Top class player, third rate brain. But you can be Bharata Ratna. You can be Bharata, the Padma, the Nobel Prize, this and that. You should understand the friends. Have you given yourself a prize? You will never give yourself a prize. Leave that fellow. Do you deserve this prize? The fellow shall say, no. The people who are conscious of their limitations, they shall say, I don't deserve anything. Not only because I don't deserve anything, because physically, mentally, I cannot be the last word. From the absolute standpoint, me and everybody is one and the same. I am no more special than them. Therefore, I don't need any special identity. This is amazing, friends. So create your own identity card, because anywhere you are traveling, you have to satisfy the country authority where you are entering. You have to satisfy the movie theater person. You have to satisfy the immigration. You have to satisfy the office. You have to satisfy wherever you are going, you have to satisfy those authorities to give you access. You have to satisfy yourself. Am I what I have or who I am? And once you have satisfied yourself or who you are, Atma Sakshatkara. You are with yourself. Then all the things I have, okay, you accept me for I am, fine. Don't accept me, thank you. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. Wherever you are, that is the best place. Whoever you are, that is the best, not better than others. Same thing everywhere. What a fantastic thinking, living, friends. You have no comparison, no contrast with anybody. You don't look down upon anybody, you don't look up to anybody. Not necessary. So now travel inside. So for you to meet yourself, where shall you travel? Himalayas. What practices you should have? Football? Hockey? Chanting? Singing? Dancing? Don't make it conditional. If somebody tells me to be happy, you should not be doing this, or to be happy, you must do this, both are making it conditional. Suppose say you must do this to be happy, if you can't do it, you will be unhappy. You should not do this to be happy, if you have to do this, you will be unhappy. Unconditional, happiness unconditional. Your being who you are is unconditional. To be yourself, what? You must be an engineer? What type of self-identity is that? To be yourself, what should I be? To be myself, I must be myself. To be yourself, you must cry always. You must smile always. You must have all the money in the world. Or you must renounce everything. That is why people are trapped. For you to be you, conditions do not apply. Absolutely unconditional. Your identity card is unprinted. No print can ever stick to it. It's a vanishing ink, continuously changing. But you remain you. And where should we go? Here, wherever I am. Yatra yatra mano yati tatra tatra samadhi. Wherever the thoughts move, they are the samadhi. If this is the Upanishadic statement, yatra yatra deho yati, we can add it up. Yatra yatra deho yati tatra tatra samadhi. Wherever the body moves or body is made to move, I am there. Wherever the thoughts move, I am there. If no thoughts come, I am there. I am here, there, everywhere. I can never be away from any place. How long does it take to meet you? Unfortunately, if you have got Dwarapalas, one who has told you are a rich man, you can't get out of that. You are a tyagi, you are a renunciate, you are stuck on that identity. You can't be yourself. You are enjoying being a renunciate, you are enjoying being rich. You are enjoying being educated, or you are enjoying even a simpleton. You are enjoying a high job, you are enjoying some stupid thing. How does it matter? Are you enjoying being a theist, or are you enjoying being an atheist? I believe in this, or I don't believe in this. So parasparam, together, mutually leg pulling. You are a believer. I don't believe in anything. I am a believer. You don't believe in anything. Fighting. Why should you join somebody's fight? If he is comfortable with his limited identity, leave it to him. He will suffer. Don't worry about it. So when people give you special identity, they give you special suffering. Because you have to always be special. This is the only religion, this is the only God, this is the only language, this is the only practice. You have to hold your nose, you have to stand on your head or tail. You have to do this, you must not do this, wow! Only in the morning you should pray, evening you should not go. The man is a God, is only a man and not a woman, and this, You must breathe this way, you must eat this way. Why are you putting conditions for me to be me? For me to be me, what should I be? Just be myself. So, sit down and meet yourself. Then you discover, are you in love with some form? You don't know, cannot give it up. I know who I am, but when he tells me I am a low-born, my blood boils. I know I am me, but when he says I am an uneducated person, my blood boils. Oh, I know it, I am myself, but when he says, what is so big deal if you are a PhD or a president, so what? You are just another role, my blood boils. So have a boiling blood, don't worry. You shall continuously be boiling and evaporating. But when you are yourself being who you are, any role, fantastic. Sarvopadhi vinirmukta, sarvavastha vivarjita. Mother's name. Sarva upadhi vinir, free from every upadhi, all identities. Sarva avastha vivarjita, waking, dream, deep sleep, childhood, youth, old age, past, present, future, free from everything. That's what you are. Where shall you go to find it? Wherever you are. When shall you find it? Whenever you want. All times, all places, in all conditions. Be the self. This is your meeting, ultimate meeting with yourself. And most beautifully, when you meet yourself, see yourself, Atma darshanam, Isha darshanam. To see yourself is to see the God. Like under your feet, you are thinking, you are standing in your house. When you discover this is Brahmanda on which I am standing, Not only on which I am standing is Brahmanda, the body which is standing also is Brahmanda. Then what happens? Wherever you walk, Brahmandam. Who is walking? Brahmandam. And everybody is the same thing, macrocosm. If you understand it physically, in the elemental dimension, same thing in relation to truth, consciousness, yourself and your thoughts. You are no more just with a thought. In every thought, wherever the thought is, there you are, consciousness, self, Chaitanyam, Atma. So you can never ever escape meeting yourself. And friends, in that meeting, in that travel, there are nobody to prevent you from being yourself. You don't have to carry a gift to bribe somebody to open the door. You are already that. You don't have to bribe anybody, Mahadeva. You should give up yourself to understand. What are you talking? Give up yourself? What is the giving up myself? No, this thought must be not there. Who said that? So because there is a thought, consciousness is lost. It's like telling to be silence, every sound must go, really. Over the space to be discovered, every house, every wall, every star, planets must be destroyed. Why? So that I can see space as it is. So you better get lost, because why should we destroy any other thing? Understand the beauty. Call it Ishvara Sakshatkara, Ishvara Darshana, Atma Darshana. All one and the same, in and through everything. Thank you, friends. Close your eyes. Thank you, friends. Please remember, friends, as you feel desperate to be introduced to people, as you feel desperate to go places, please feel desperate to be with yourself. And that's the simplest thing to be. Because wherever you are, beyond every role, in and through every thought, you alone are there. Nothing touches you, nothing can ever affect you. See that, please. Thank you.